Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the plot tour towards the end of December, the last one of 2022. And after a very cold start to December, we're now into the wet, mild phase. It's about 10 or 11 degrees centigrade today. But the penstemons, they laughed in the face of minus 10 degrees centigrade, and they mostly seem to have come through as if nothing happened at all. The rhubarb has got a little bit soggy, but the crowns are never really dormant. They've always got something going on. So we are hoping that the leeks, some of them have survived. This variety is called Below Zero, and it certainly had its wish. We're just hoping that it wasn't so far below zero that they're all mushy. And talking of mushy, if there was any strawberries around before the cold spell, they definitely are mushy. So this is just a dormant bed. Still got the residues from the climbing beans just breaking down on top of it. And the berry bushes, all of the leaves have gone. And we've got the signs of buds for next year. I will be giving them their annual prune, probably sort of sometime in February, I would imagine. And we're still harvesting carrots now that the bath has thawed out. I did try during the cold spell, but they were frozen in, absolutely rock solid. Chilean guava, I'm no expert on it, but it's obviously not the type that drops its leaves when there's a hard frost. I think we've got some new buds appearing on the blueberries. We've certainly got plenty of bulbs appearing in the containers there, so I'll be looking forward to those. We have actually got some lettuce still, which seems to have survived the cold weather. So these dormant beds, as they have could really do with some topping up now. The soil has become exposed and it's starting to smear. So I may have to get some of our compost onto those. Some of these beans don't look like they have survived. And we've got turnips here. And this is the fallow bed. It's all turned to mush. And another fallow bed here. Again with some beans that don't look like they've done very well. We still have some swede of a reasonable size. The one that we harvested at the end was very nice. So the primulas were actually putting on quite a nice display up until recently. So everything has died off back here. We've got some new buds coming on the mystery cherry tree. And we should have some tulips coming up at some point in that little bed, as well as some daffodils that should appear. Oh, actually I can see them now. They're usually pretty early. So the rosemary's flowering phase has faded away. And now the Waldo, the thornless blackberry, has died back a bit. I'm thinking that bug hotel needs a bit of a rescue. So the pond has thawed out, I have cut back the dahlias there. I haven't covered them this year. I'm hoping that in their elevated position that they should be able to survive. And the pluot still got a hold of its foliage. So the raspberries, plenty of people have cut them back by now. I tend to follow the Dr. Hussain's recommendation of leaving it until February, but really I don't think it makes a lot of odds. So the plum trees, I'm hoping, will all survive. So the residues from the sweet corn is still breaking down, but not so much that the earth's being exposed. I'm down here to harvest a parsnip today, so one of these, or maybe more than one, is going to be my victim. Some more leeks that they seem to be okay, but we won't be able to tell until we lift them. Some more residues and more leeks. So we've got pak choi and kohlrabi in here, neither of which we'll actually be having anything more from. We will be having some Brussels sprouts. They seem to have filled out to something, unlike these mutants at the front here that just went weird. So we got some January King cabbages. Normally they like the sort of the summer when they get sown, and we end up getting them early, like November. But I don't think we're going to be getting these even in January. I think it might be February or even March. So the dahlias are all hacked down, and I've left them all. I'm not going to lift any of them this year. They're just going to have to survive or not. And we have the great mystery of what tulips are going to come up around the perimeter of the orchard. I've forgotten exactly how much, how many, what varieties, all that sort of thing are actually in there. Okay, the pinks have finished flowering. This little heuchera's doing very well. Goodness, been a lot of rain last night. 21 millimeters, and I emptied it yesterday when it was 33. So there we go, a quick romp around the plot, the last one of the year. Happy New Year to everybody, and I will see you in 2023. Bye for now.